idea of MBA in a day came to me many years ago when I was first starting my career as a university professor. I was teaching at University of Arizona in their top-ranked MBA entrepreneurship program. And I started to notice how many what I considered non-traditional students were enrolled in my MBA class. What I'm talking about are students who were already very well-educated professionals or successful business people. So in my classes, there were practicing physicians, there were lawyers, there were successful small business owners. And it seemed odd to me that they would want to take, at that time, almost 2 years out of their career or their business and spend not only time but money to get an MBA. At that time, most MBA students were kind of up the career path folks working in large corporations where an MBA would help them jump a couple of rungs on the ladder. But here I saw students who were clearly not corporate folks, but they were already, very well educated, already had significant success. But this success was in an area that usually lacked any sort of business training. So, for instance, a physician goes to undergrad, goes to 4 years of medical school, spends a couple years in a residency, maybe another couple in a fellowship to gain a specialty. So they may have racked up 10 or more years of postgraduate education, and they've never had a single course on business or leadership or management, and yet when they get out and practice, they wake up one day and they realize that they're running a $2, $4, $8 million small business. And so I figured for every physician or attorney or scientist or small business owner, for every one of those folks who could take the time off and had the money to do an MBA, there must be many, many, many more that would want to get the same basic concepts and principles found in an MBA program, only in a much more condensed and simplified form. So that was really the genesis of the concept of MBA in a day. And it is true to the MBA format, the MBA curriculum that looks at the full 365-degree aspects of an organization, of a practice, of an enterprise, of a new venture. And so the idea of becoming more well-rounded, irrespective of whatever the focus of your business or practice is, becomes very compelling, and it presents an opportunity to improve your skills, improve the way that you look at your organization, even if you're not the owner, but you might be in a management or leadership position. It improves the way that you look and gives you a different perception of the full elements required to become successful, even if it isn't your own enterprise, if you're working as a manager or have assumed a leadership position in an organization. So that's the kind of background in how MBA in a day came into my thinking. And for the last 20 years, I've been spending some significant time in classrooms outside of a university, sharing these MBA concepts with a variety of organizations, with a variety of professional groups such as medical societies, engineering societies, continuing legal education, for instance, and obviously in new venture clinics, businesses that are starting up. All of these areas are very interested in gaining this broader perspective on the elements needed to be successful. So, as you have the time to listen to a 10, 15, sometimes 20-minute episode, in each one of these you're going to get a little slice of what an MBA program is all about.